Hey you guys, I'm here to do today's quick short reading, and so the cards that came out for us today, we have Animals, Walrus. This card represents a person who comes across as loud, obnoxious, annoying. We also have Animals again, Otter. This card is partnership, unity, and connection. We also have Assets, and this card represents savings, life insurance, 401k, second home, boat, RTV. I said RTV, ATV, RV, snowmobile, etc. It also represents having more than you need. And then in the tarot, we have the Page of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Magician. And so the first thing that I was getting for this message and energy is a few different keywords here. The keywords that I was getting is balance, peace, hoarding, stashing, gathering, savings, and mental blocks. I do get a few different perspectives in this reading, so I'll try to go over both of the perspectives. But I do see you or someone else could be very focused on their financial stability or security with assets, and how this woman is looking at this page of, or how this woman is looking at this pentacle with this Page of Pentacles card here. So there's a lot of focus on material gains, stability, security, and with that, I also get someone is very much in a peaceful connection, partnership, or this is what they are, this person, this is what they are wanting to achieve. With the Magician is manifesting, creating. So this could be manifesting peaceful connections and financial security. Like, who wouldn't want to manifest that into their life? So with this otter, I'm hearing otter spirit. Someone could have an otter spirit, but with this otter card, you have two people kind of like in their own world with this bubble, them being in this bubble, and they look very much at peace. And once again, that's one of our keywords here, is peace and balance. And so being in a peaceful connection, partnership, this could be romantic or business, all of the above, but sometimes with this card, I get two peas in a pod, two people in their own world, their own bubble, at peace here. And I do get a focus, and so someone is really kind of blocking out any type of outside influence, interruptions, which could very well be a Walrus energy, because I'm noticing how these two people are kind of like in their own world and bubble, and then you kind of like have this outside energy, Walrus, kind of annoying, or can be annoying, trying to disrupt two people in their own world or bubble, whatever this energy or person is here. Animals, I take it as a person, and so on one card, on one hand, you could have two people in a partnership, and then this could be an outside energy, this Walrus as a person. So I could read it as someone could be in a partnership with someone who could be annoying them as well. This could be like, you know, your partner saying or doing something that might annoy you, which life happens, you know. No matter, it could be a peaceful connection, but sometimes the person could do or say something that just annoys you. I could look at it as that or read it like that, so just kind of take whatever resonates here. But I do get there's a focus on what someone is trying to create, the world and life that they are wanting. And I do get peace, finding peace and security, manifesting this. And with this Page of Pentacles, for me, the Page of Pentacles will represent like potential. This could be a seed. Sometimes I see the pentacle as like a seed here. But for some reason in this particular reading, this Page of Pentacles is looking like I'm seeing like a squirrel energy here in this reading. And for some reason it's associated with this Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing this woman, this Page of Pentacles, as a squirrel looking at, once again, I typically see this as a seed, a potential seed to plant. But with the context of this woman, this Page of Pentacles being a squirrel, I'm seeing a squirrel looking at an acorn. Acorn, I feel like I'm saying the word egg, but acorn, and squirrels are known to gather and stash acorns. And so with the savings and assets, I'm seeing someone, every time they find something of value, they hoard it or stash it. They gather valuable things, and they save it. And I get this in a literal sense, but I'm also getting it in a metaphorical sense. I do see with the Magician and the Page of Pentacles, like someone could be very skilled and talented, a very skilled and talented person, but I'm getting an energy of like someone collecting skills, collecting talent. But there's an essential part of this reading where I'm not sure, because I do see a little bit of maybe indecisiveness on this assets card of having more than you need. Once again, I'm seeing it as literal and metaphorically speaking, where someone could have more than what they know what to do with. And, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, to have more than you need or having more than what you know what to do with. Is that a positive or a negative? Typically people would take that as not necessarily being a negative thing here, but I do see the potential of it becoming a negative, because I'm seeing someone not only saving like as far as their finances and resources, but saving and collecting like skills and talents, and hoarding and not really using them. In a sense, if you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say, it's like having all of these skills and talents, and then what do you do with it? How do you put it to use? How do you make it work for you? You know, instead of just collecting, it's like becoming a collector or a hoarder of skills and talents. And it's almost giving me the saying of becoming a jack of all trades, but a master of none almost. So there's a need to be careful of that. That's why I'm saying I'm seeing this reading from a few different perspectives in that context of you can have more than you need, but sometimes you can have more than what you know to do with. But is that necessarily a bad thing? It can be in a certain context of what the situation holds or brings or circumstances. It depends on how you see it or look at it. And so you can have all these skills and talents to build material stability or gain for yourself, but if you're not utilizing them or putting them to good use, then what good is it really? And I do see the words savings, hoarding, stashing, gathering. And this is just not materially, is kind of like what I'm getting. So, but other than that, on a positive end of that spectrum, I'm seeing someone having all of these skills, acquired all of these skills and talents, but also material, you know, financial gains here as well, like literal money, financial like savings, like assets, homes and cars, having multiple homes, multiple cars, savings, life insurance. Like someone has acquired all of those things, but this is what someone is creating and manifesting for themselves, to have assets. With the Magician, and assets are right above each other. But I'm also getting something about hoarding or collecting skills and talents as well. And so I'm trying to explain both ends of the spectrum here and why it would be relevant in this message and reading. And so with this hoarding and gathering of not only financial assets, but of these skills and talents, and that will be able to help someone manifest more material gains here for themselves. So this is someone's focus, and I do see like someone could be like in a partnership and they're like once again in their own little bubble, as well as how this woman is very much focused on this pentacle and not really focused on anything else around her. And once again, this Page of Pentacles is earth energy, and I was associating this Page of Pentacles with the squirrel energy, which is also earth. I'm seeing like someone in a forest, a squirrel in a forest collecting acorns, which is interesting. And so with that energy, it's like someone keeps finding these acorns, these valuable nuggets, I guess is kind of like a good way to put it. Collecting these nuggets and storing them away for later. And then once again, I'm just seeing like a positive and negative to that energy here. So it's like you can save, but what do you do with it? Are you putting it to good use? So you come across these valuable things over time, and it's like, ooh, and then you could keep picking them up like, ooh, this is something good, this is something good, this is something good. And then after a while, you could just kind of become a hoarder of things. It's kind of like what I'm getting. So there's a need to be mindful of that. And it's almost, I'm almost getting the energy of someone when they do come across something that could be of value, they really kind of don't know what to do with this. So they just kind of save it for later, or they put it away. And thus they end up stacking or collecting or acquiring these things. But it's just, you know, I'm seeing or hearing that saying, make your money work for you and not you work for it. And so if you're going to put it into the savings, make sure it's accumulating, or you are acquiring profit or interest or something from it. And this reading is kind of like, it's just one of those readings where I'm getting a literal and metaphorical message here. So just once again, just take whatever resonates. But main message, someone is in their own bubble. I keep going back to this, and focus on their material stability and security, at peace, and kind of blocking out everything else. Anything that could disrupt their focus here. So this is something that someone is either already doing or needs to do. I do more so get this is what someone is already doing. Whatever this Taurus outside influence is, they're not allowing anyone or anything to disrupt their peace, their connections, their partnerships, and them getting to their bag or financial security and stability that they're creating for themselves with the Judgment and the Magician. This particular Judgment is, you know, ascending or being called to purpose, feeling like you have a purpose, having a second chance as well, resurrecting. It also can represent being forgiven for something as well, and it's creating here. And I feel like with the blocking out outside interruptions and influence, I also see someone could be indecisive. I do get a little bit of indecisiveness here, if someone has acquired a lot for themselves, more than you need, as it says on this assets card. I'm getting the double message of having more than what you know what to do with. And once again, I'm getting metaphorically and literally speaking, and needing to try to figure out if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing here. I'm getting a little bit of both. So it's like I keep going back and forth of like someone could have acquired all of these things, but don't know what to do, what's next. This could be in general or a specific area in their life. And there could be some mental blocks coming in with that, because I do see potential mental blocks. It could lead to that. So, you know, someone might need to be a little mindful of that. I'm getting clutter. Once again, hoarding and maybe clutter could be of great significance, and it can cause some type of mental block of having more than you need, more than what you know what to do with, and things are not flowing. The energy is not flowing as it should, and so it can cause, some type of blockage here.